It's roster trimming day for the NFL as each team is now looking down to lock in their final 53 players who they're taking into Week 1. Some of the names on the chopping block may be familiar to Northeast Indiana football fans, and we start with Homestead High School grad and 3-year LA Rams receiver Ben Skoranek. They'll be looking for a new team after today. The former Notre Dame star picked up a Super Bowl ring in his rookie season with the Rams and caught his first career receiving touchdown last year, rushing for one the year before, but he was traded to the Texans this offseason and then got squeezed out of the roster crunch in Houston. He was waived this morning. And the Indianapolis Colts are sending a former Fort Wayne star packing today as well. They waived linebacker Craig Young this morning. The former Wayne High School and Ohio State standout ended his collegiate career at Kansas before the Colts signed him as an undrafted free agent over the summer. He had 8 tackles in 3 preseason games. Some other victims of roster cuts also include about half a dozen former Hoosier State collegiate stars. That includes IU's Raheem Lane and Ryder Anderson, who were both axed by the Giants. Former Indiana QB Nate Sudfeld did not crack the Lions roster, nor did Notre Dame QB Sam Hartman, who was on the Commanders. The Broncos are also letting go of Sam Mustipher, and the Cowboys are trading former Indiana tight end Peyton Hendershot to Kansas City for a late-round draft pick. But it's not all bad news for fans of Indiana football programs. Former Ball State running back Carson Steele has made the Chiefs roster. He had a very strong preseason showing in which he took 11 carries in for 87 yards and cracked the end zone twice. Ball State's Lawrence Strickland also looks to have cracked the roster for the Lions as well. Now, taking a step out of the NFL, Austin Mack, the former Bishop Lures and Ohio State wide receiver, is committing to the Canadian Football League with a multi-year deal. Mack bounced around NFL practice squads before settling in with the Montreal Alouettes last season. And what a season it was. Mack finished 5th in the league in receiving yards, was named an All-Star, and led his team to a title. This winter, he signed a reserve contract with the Atlanta Falcons before being waived earlier this month. Now he's reportedly returning to Montreal with a 4-year contract extension.